Okay, yeah, seeing as I saw everyone on YouTube has pretty much done this already, but I don't care, you know. This is like my favourite WWF WWE event since I was very young, you know. The first like WWF pay-per-view I watched via a video cassette given to me at Christmas one year was Royal Rumble 1989. I love the Royal Rumble, I'm a mark for it, and it's the pay-per-view I look forward to every year, without a doubt. Maybe, probably even more than WrestleMania, in my opinion. I'm just like a big mark for the event and the Rumble match itself. And this year looks like a lot of different things could happen. It's not as predictable as it seems, although you could probably like work out what any kind of scenario, if you know what I mean. So let's get started with these pre-Royal Rumble thoughts, predictions. I think it's going to start with the ECW title match between Jack Swagger and Matt Hardy. Don't think Matt Hardy's going to win it back yet, or maybe ever. Who knows? I think Swagger's going to win his first pay-per-view appearance and just look on to be like the shining new star that he is. I think, like, I don't know, this could maybe cause like a rift in Matt Hardy's brain for later in the night, but I'll get to that in a minute. Next, I reckon, will be the women's title match, Beth Phoenix and Melina. I'm kind of looking forward to this match. I think these two work very well together. They normally like go aggressive and full on at each other, like they did at like One Night Stand and like occasionally on Raw and that. And I think this could be a pretty good WWE women's match. Beth Phoenix has had that women's title since August, SummerSlam, I believe. And I think it's probably time for her to lose. But I think that like Stalker woman's gonna be a factor in it. And I think like basically it'll just get Beth Phoenix disqualified, and Melina will win by disqualification. I think that's what's gonna happen. But I think if now's the time for Phoenix to drop it to Melina, I think this would be it. But I think it's going to end in a DQ or something like that. Next, I think, will be Jeffrey Hardy versus Edge. It's kind of hard to say what could happen, because, you know, a certain someone could return, or a few people could return. Return? What kind of accents is that? Like, oh god. Yeah, Jeff Hardy's title reign hasn't been that special, really, is it? It's been a bit ridiculous, if you're totally honest about it. And I don't know if they have a lot of faith in him to have like a great title reign, but if they want to like start solidifying his title reign, a victory over Edge at Pinfall at this pay-per-view would definitely do it. But I'm kind of leaning more towards the thought of Edge winning the title again and holding it to WrestleMania to face off against what the outcome of the Rumble or the Elimination Chamber. Possibly Christian Cage could return and cost Hardy the belt, or an ultimate swerve on his smart marks. It could like even cost Edge the shot, you know. Or Matt Hardy could be pissed off from his loss earlier in the night and just go on a mad fucking headfuck thing and just like cost Jeff his title, setting up a Hardy's feud. That could be something new. There could be lots of possibilities in this match, or it could just be a straight out match, who knows. But I'm kind of leaning more to like Edge getting the title here, but who knows, eh? And next, I think, will be John Cena versus JBL with Shawn Michaels in JBL's corner. I think what like most people see happening is Shawn Michaels costing JBL the title shot here, or like something else could happen and like JBL could win the title with Shawn Michaels turning on him down the line, setting up maybe a triple threat with Cena, JBL and Michaels at WrestleMania. That could be an interesting scenario. But I think Cena's going to leave the Rumble with the title. nonetheless. But all these matches have quite interesting scenarios so far, and the most craziest one of them all is the Rumble. I mean, who's going to win the Rumble? I think the top two picks are like Randy Orton and Triple H, with maybe Chris Jericho and Undertaker not that far behind in the favourites bracket. But I don't know. I think this Rumble also leaves a lot of room for returns. I think possibly Umaga might return and cost Undertaker the Rumble, and that may set up a feud like for them, like to go on to WrestleMania with. That would also be like different as well, because I don't want Undertaker to get the title match at this year's WrestleMania. As much as I like him, I think like he needs something different this time. Also, Christian Cage could return, make an impact. But I can't see him winning it if he did come into it. But I think if he was going to make the right impact, it'd be like going in the Rumble and winning it would be the best thing to do. But I think if he's going to appear, it's going to be like during that Hardy and Edge match. You know, you could see a one-off appearance of like Rob Van Dam or something. He may just appear and just start wrestling. Or even Tomko. Tomko could return. MVP may well be in it. Goldust. There's some good like young prospects in here, and there's people that have been there for years that are still young and fresh that could like deserve the Rumble push. You know, where they like stay in there for like 40 minutes or whatever. Like I think Brian Kendrick could benefit from something like that, and definitely John Morrison, or like even Shelton maybe. CM Punk's kind of had his already. Ted DiBiase would be a great one to like just have in there for like 45 minutes, because we haven't really seen a lot of him in a WWE ring on TV or pay-per-view. So I think this would be a good opportunity for him to like be in there and make an impact. There's also like the muscle and the beef in there, like Kane and Khali and Mark Henry and all that. Yes, this Rumble leaves a lot of like great opportunities for something good and some surprises. I'm kind of leaning more towards Randy Orton winning, but having what happened on Monday happened, it could even set up a Vince and Randy Orton feud. But I don't know if they'd want to do that. I think Orton would have a big impact and have a lot of major pull if he won the Rumble and had the title shots. Or it could just be Triple H winning, you know? Who knows? There's also like the Elimination Chambers to account for, because that is going to happen at No Way Out. And yeah, it's like basically a Rumble full of possibilities in most of the matches, and definitely the Rumble itself. I'm probably not going to be able to watch it till tomorrow night or Tuesday night. I've got work and I can't stay up till 4 in the morning, which fucking sucks. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this Rumble immensely, and I'll have my thoughts on the actual event sometime in the week. Cheers.